Peace. OMG. Life right now, this 5D reality is, yeah. Do you hear that? Do you hear the train? It's going that fast. The pace is like moving. I'm switching timelines for real. I'm over here doing a dash. You know what I mean? And so many of my loved ones are. And if you're attracted to this video, I know you are too. Doing timeline jumps and shifts and really seeing yourself in this mission that you are here to do and accomplish and embody, right, within your heart. But yeah, I wanted to just touch on the lessons that I'm learning right now with my integration. I'm feeling like this moment in my life is helping me to see myself at my core, number one. See my ancestors, see their karma, their good and their bad karma within myself and my actions thus far in my life. And I'm really thankful and grateful to be in community while this is all happening and unraveling and spiraling up into this new sense of myself and sense of consciousness. Like this me that is conscious of herself and her role is so different than me who wasn't, you know, and even me who was not as conscious as this version of me even 2 months ago. Like I feel a sense of reinvention and also shedding of a layer that no longer really served and can even serve this version of me in this consciousness. And I love shedding. I love, death. The process of dying and being reborn in this lifetime, not actually losing your body, but like alchemizing your body and transmuting it and transmuting your mind and your habits and your actions through the harmony of like tapping into your soul at its purest state, your highest self, the self of and the soul of the universe, right? Tapping into that and then grounding it down through the integration, through the practices, right? Through the rehabilitation of the information. And it's been wild. It's been what? I can't even explain it right now because it's still happening. But all I know is that, yeah, the karma of it all is really beautiful and really beautiful to see and witness right here and right now, because I'm so appreciative of everything. All that, I had to go to, literally, but go to and through to get here. There was a lot that was necessary to face within myself. A lot of things that were ugly, like ugliness. Can we talk about it? Because what's the ugliness of the self that has accumulated from past lifetimes, that has accumulated through the bloodline, the ugliness of it all is so important to acknowledge. Like, yeah, there were moments where I was ugly. I was just ugly. And it was like not fun either to be ugly. Like, that's not fun. I don't like doing that. And my soul didn't like it and my body was rejecting it, right? Literally, physically, like having, nervousness and just like the anxiety of it all and everything. Breakouts and and feeling, the thought patterns, just feeling like I wasn't myself and I wasn't connected to my own soul and my own mission. And that was really the ugliness of it all, because I forgot who I truly was. And I forgot the power that I hold within my own heart and within my own life. And I forgot why I came here. I always joke with my dad that I went through an asleepening. I was born, right, very awakened to a certain level. My parents and my family is very beautiful, and they obviously have work to do. They have work to do. They are not perfect beings. But yeah, they do emit a lot of love from their hearts. And I feel that, and I felt that growing up. But going to school, being in a space where I was very sensitive to my environment, because I was having totally different experiences when I'm home, and then when I'm at school, and then when I'm with my friends versus when I'm with my parents, and then siblings. A lot was happening. But being conditioned to assume that you need to fit into this box, assume that you need to be this type of way in order to be accepted by a certain group of people, or even accept yourself in the space that you're in, especially in social settings. Like, it's a whole thing. But I definitely went through that journey. I went the hard way. I had to learn the hard way, honey. I had to learn it, and it was rough, and it got ugly. And now I'm coming back to like myself, at my purest state, my consciousness that is pure love and is unconditional love and is a light being, a child of God, a child of this earth, loving all the elements, the sun, the moon, the air, the fire, the flowers, oh my God, and just like being so appreciative every day of my culture, my people, my melanin, and my skin and my hair, and just loving, right? Just being love and standing in that sturdy, regardless of the test, regardless of anything that's outside of myself, right? And I see that right now, because I've chosen to walk this path of love, of embodiment, of like this newness that this society has really never felt fully. Like, this Western society is so rooted in distortion and division and disharmony. But what I know in my heart, and what we're going towards as a humanity, is that harmony, is that like unity consciousness, is that love that I have in my heart already. And so embodying that unconditionally, without any doubt that it's wrong, because there are moments where I'm like, man, was I too much? Was I too much? Realizing that no, I'm not too much, and that it's needed on this planet. That's why I came here. That has also been a journey. But yeah. Jeez. My North Node is in the 5th house in Leo, and I'm learning how to be a light and express it like unfiltrated. Yeah. I'm being my unfiltered, loving self all around, forever. And then on top of knowing myself, going through this journey of awakening with my purpose and mission, and like actually seeing like, okay, this is, your highest state of self, through visions, through things, through synchronicities every day, through people that I'm around right now, and realizing like, okay, wow, like you are truly integrating that right now. And also like you're in a cocoon. Like I feel like I'm in a little cocoon within the world. And it's so cool. I feel like I'm in a bubble within the world. And the world really can't, like, I feel grateful because the world is like over there and I'm over here, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but that feels cool and it feels good and protected. I feel protected. I've also been having a lot of dreams about protection, so shout out to my ancestors. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my grandma Omi. Shout out to my auntie Monique. Shout out to my grandpa Ross. Also shout out to Prince. Shout out to Michael Jackson. Shout out to Whitney Houston. Y'all, I feel like in this next expression of Yanni, they are guiding me. Who else? Who else is guiding me? Bob Marley. Bob Marley is guiding me a lot. Um, but yeah, shout out to y'all. I'm pouring verbal libations for y'all. Verbal libations. Excuse me. See? It's coming through. But yeah, like who? Me. Me, man. I'm a Sagittarius. It's like a whole thing to be a Sagittarius. Sagittarius are cool people. I find myself to be a cool person. I really did have to find myself to be cool too. Like it was like no. Yeah. And then I found myself. Okay. My phone's ringing. But that was a little Yanni rant. Just talking. Yep. I talk a lot. That's why I have this platform to talk and talk it through. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Right. Give thanks and praise to the Lord. Come on, hold on. Let's do it. Let's run it back. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. One love. Wow. One love, one heart. One love, one heart. Okay. If you know, you know. Bye.